What's going on, fam? This is Dinero. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is day 2 of the round of 16 of the AFCON 2025. And the only thing I could say, this round of 16 is just a gift that keeps giving. I mean, this is nothing but action after action. So today we had a beautiful match against Egypt versus Benin. Egypt won 3-1. Nigeria versus Mozambique, and Nigeria took that at the 4-0. So let's start a quick recap for the Egypt match. So Egypt finally get their ticket to the quarterfinal, and I just have one question to my Pharaoh fan. Are you actually happy? Because this was 120 minutes of survival mission against a Benin team that refused to die. I mean, let's talk about Egypt and winning this, because it didn't look good for Egypt right now. This is not this is not the team that we know. This is not the team we love to see. This is not the team we emphasize all the time as part of one of the best in Africa. All right. So the first half, I mean, for 70 minutes, this was just a high-stake game going back and forth, and neither team wanted to pretty much overcommit or leave their backline exposed. You know, Benin came in very, very disciplined. That's what I love about Benin team. Very, very disciplined. I mean, they just parked the bus on the low back, and Egypt tried, and they just couldn't move the bus. You know, I think with Egypt, it took them a moment of individual skills, should I say? Because the goal from Atia, man, that's a screamer goal. A 30-yard, I don't want to say missile, a 30-yard missile, which found the back of the nets and give Egypt the lead, give them a lead on this match. But then again, like after that goal, felt like Egypt just stalled. They stalled and they just kind of stopped pressing. You know, they just kind of stopped pressing. And Dusu took advantage of that and scored, equalized the match. I mean, we went through extra time, and that's what you see: experience against hunger, experience against intensity, like aggressivity. And I think the Benin team had it today, but the soccer god, the football guy, was not with them today. But it was a really 110 minutes full of classic counter attack on both ends, and I really enjoyed watching that. So let's talk about Egypt first. I mean, Egypt, I feel like they become so predictable. You know, they become so predictable on their tactics, on their game, on their style. Because if you look at all the last 3 games, should I say, 3 or 4 games. I mean, they had a tie game with Angola, and then South Africa, the 1, and then Zimbabwe, 2-1. They become so predictable on their attack. You know, they rely almost like 100% on those long diagonal balls to find Salah or Mamouche. And that's the problem I have with them. They don't build up like they used to. They don't build up from the either defense or the midfield. They don't build up their game anymore like that. If you go back and look all those matches, you see everything is just long ball trying to find the 2 guys, Salah and Mamouche. And I think this is gonna be one of the weakest part. I mean, because if you play that style like that, I mean, and I don't know who they're gonna play. If you keep playing like that, you're gonna find yourself with a team that's that will take advantage of those long balls, especially if you're playing against the RC, who has a very tall midfield player or a very tall defender, you're going to have a really serious problem with that. So that's the only thing I don't like about Egypt right now. And it feels like every other game, it's like a dangerous survival style for them. Like they're pushing, they're coming back, they score, they lay low. So they have to collectively get the act together for the next match. I mean, at this point, I think Egypt is probably one of the oldest team in this tournament. I think the average age of the team is like 30 plus, I think, something like that. So I don't know if that's the issue where they get really tired or I don't know. But today with the extra time, I mean, you could see the aggressivity, the explosion wasn't there. It was just not there. But anyway, they came back, they scored. They came back and scored 2 more goals after that. So I give it to them. But they need to work on their aggressivity and lacking the back line. That's another issue they will have to work on there. All right, so let's talk about Nigeria. Nigeria played against Mozambique and they won 4-0. Question for you guys, question for you, my viewer. Is there anybody that will stop Nigeria? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, at this point, I think Nigeria is one of the best teams right now, period. Just period. I mean, you cannot have an argument right now about Nigeria. They have what it takes to be the champion this year. I mean, look at this game today. Look at this match. I mean, they just didn't beat Mozambique. I mean, they dismantled this team. Like the defense was non-existent. The middle was non-existent. The striker, just forget about it. They dismantled Mozambique to a point where by the 75 minutes, I was like, man, I can't watch this game anymore. This how good the Super Eagles are. I mean, let's just take a look at the stat here, because stat don't lie, numbers don't lie. All right, so 62% of possession. Let me just jump to the shot here. They had 22 total shots, 9 shots on target. I mean, I wish it could have been even more. 9 shots on target. And look at Mozambique, 0 shot on target. They only had a total of 2 shots. I mean, this was just domination. It's just domination to a point where I just didn't feel like watching the game anymore. So I think at this point we gotta say that Nigeria is one of the best team, powerhouse, very aggressive, disciplined, and compact team right now. And if they keep playing this way, I think they're gonna win this tournament. They're gonna win the AFCON 2025. That's definitely it. I mean, you cannot even defend these guys. Like, if you play defense, it's hard. I mean, as a coach, it's hard to make a playbook, a game plan against these guys. Because if you double team Osimhen, you have Lookman on the side. And if you double team Osimhen or both of them, man, you got Adams on the back. I mean, this is just insane. This is one of the, this team will destroy you. If you don't pay attention, they will destroy you like we've seen today. This was a pure distraction. So the only issue I see with this team is that Nigeria fullback and midfielder push so high. Maybe it was just this game, but I think I seen it on their last match. So their fullback and midfielder push so high that what's the guy named Wilfred Didi he's often left behind by himself. And when you have those fast press counterattack, he's kind of left by himself and takes a little minute for the help to come in. But that's the only issue I see there. But other than that, I think this Nigeria is killing right now. It's killing right now. So the difference between these two, Nigerian and Egypt, I think the reality is Nigeria is playing for the trophy. I mean, they're not going to be at the World Cup. So right now, I think their mindset right now, from the coach to the technical staff to the player, maybe even to the whole country, I think Nigeria right now, their mindset is set to play for the trophy. And on the other side, Egypt, I feel like they're just playing to survive the next match. You know, they're playing to survive the next match. I mean, Nigeria has the legs, has the player, has the goal, the momentum, the skill of the player. And Egypt, I feel like Egypt has the history and the luck, and maybe they just have Salah. So history, luck, and Salah. That's what I feel like Egypt has right now. And if these two teams meet in the next stage, we're gonna be looking at a disaster. So I think Nigeria really got it. They got it this time around. They're gonna, after watching this game, they're gonna win the trophy. I mean, I have not seen any other team that tested Nigeria. Nigeria have not been tested yet. You know, if you look at Egypt got tested. They got tested by South Africa. They got tested by Angola. They got tested by Zimbabwe. So you cannot balance those two. I mean, it's gonna be it's not good for Egypt right now. But I think Nigeria, they are set to win this tournament, this AFCON 2025. Period. No arguments. I have not seen a team that tested this team. I mean, I think coming to this tournament, I was looking at the Nigerian team that lost against the DRC at the World Cup qualifier, and I guess I was wrong because I don't know what they did, but no comment on that. So this stage is set for I think January 10th. So Algeria is looking for the next opponent. I think at this point, let me see. So they're waiting on the winner between DRC and Algeria. Wow. I mean, for me, I wish DRC Nigeria. That's gonna be I don't want to say a revenge match, but that's gonna be spectacular to watch. All right, so they're waiting on both Algeria and DRC, who's gonna play tomorrow. And on the other side, Egypt. I think Egypt is waiting for the winner of Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso. So that's gonna be a good one too. I mean, I know Ivory Coast is gonna go through with no problem on that black right there, because that's a really top team. And Egypt, Ivory Coast, I think Ivory Coast gonna send Egypt back home. Yeah, they're gonna send them back home, because if Egypt keep playing the way they play for the last 3 games, I mean, you got players like Ivory Coast, we got KCA, Seri, and Crasso. I mean, those strikers, they gonna kill your backline. I mean, if they keep playing that way. So that's what I think is gonna happen. But anyway, best round of 16 so far, and yesterday, South Africa. I didn't do a recap for South Africa and Cameroon. Very, very good game. I hate to see my Bafana go home. But Nigeria came on top and they secured the W. Same thing with Morocco and Tunisia. That was a match full of drama with the red card and VAR, but Morocco won that one. So it's gonna be so Morocco will play against Cameroon. Oof, it's looking good. But anyway. Thank you, fam. That was my recap. To finalize everything, I think Nigeria is going to the final. After the game today, I think Nigeria is going to the final. No argument on that. But anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and why not subscribe? All right. Until then, God bless you and peace.